Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
You like that? All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to the latest episode. This is another episode of Getting Engaged.
Online, in life, and at work. I don't even remember what number this is.
I think we're close to 40. I have to double check. It's weird because we've done quite a few episodes, but there were ones that were more than one part and stuff. So we're hovering around close to the 40 mark. So
yeah,
not so bad. Actually, we're almost reaching our 1-year anniversary doing the show too.
Oh my gosh. What should I get you for anniversary?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm Russel, Lolacher.
I'm Yukari, Peerless.
And today we're going to talk about something that's been all over the news recently.
Yes, the Vancouver Riot.
Yeah, the Vancouver Canucks, and we were supposed to be talking about how great they did winning the Western Conference. What covered the news internationally was the riots that happened in downtown Vancouver.
Yeah.
What do you take on the whole thing?
I was just going to say some inappropriate word, but sorry. You know, like there's so many people blogging about this, what happened, and you know, oh my gosh, it just information overload right out there. You know, some people agree, taking pictures and put it on Facebook, great idea to identify riot. Some people say, well, no, that's a social surveillance, and all these talks, that's great. What I learned from this experience is like it's just the whole bad apple thing. You know, like if you think about branding of Vancouver, it's a beautiful city, everybody loves Vancouver, but it just took only a handful of people to ruin the reputation, like really. It's just so sad. Then that sort of reminded me of the whole Domino's pizza thing. I think somebody did something stupid on Domino's and put it on YouTube, and it went viral, and you know, again, like it takes only a handful of people to vet you, and it's just so frustrating. But we have to learn from this experience, right?
Exactly, and actually, I sort of disagree with you that it wasn't just a few bad apples. Now, there's been a lot of arguments about whether it was people that came in to look at the opportunity to sort of incite a riot and weren't really Vancouver fans, but then you find out that a lot of them were Vancouver fans and jumped in. They were local guys. But my issue is with the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that were taking video and photoing it. Like you've seen every picture, there's somebody with their hands up in the air with a photo. These were the ones that made it harder for the police to disperse the riots because they wouldn't go home.
I'm watching the TV, like a lot of coverage, just like, what are you guys doing? Just go home.
Like yeah, it looks great on the news, and oh, you're getting footage you would never get normally. But all you're doing is giving the rioters an audience and making it go viral, so their audience goes global, really. Go home. You're not properly engaging with your community. You should not be engaging at all in that point, I guess. No. You should be going home and make it...
That's a bad way to engage.
Exactly. And the flip side of that is the people that went in the next day, all in their Vancouver Canucks garb, and helped clean up.
Yeah.
The Bay, Future Shop, London Drugs were really trashed during this. During this, and they came in, and the volunteers came in and cleaned up all the glass, cleaned up Granville Street. It was a really nice flip side to the horrors and the unbelievableness that we saw the night before.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a bad way and a good way.
Good way to engage. Yeah. If you're going to engage, engage in a good way.
And when we talk about engage, we're not necessarily talking about talking to people. We're also about how you interact with your environment and the people around you, not necessarily one-on-one.
Right. Like, sorry, that reminds me. I think what Kemp said in our last video, like, what's the definition of engagement? And you don't have to like be active on social media, Twitter or Facebook, but you know, if you saw somebody's tweet, somebody's Facebook post, and you actually went to Vancouver to clean up, that's a great way to engage. You know, like call to action, right? That's awesome.
Absolutely. I think that's a great way to end that topic. So what do you think? I mean, were they engaging properly? Was it okay in this world of information that people should be allowed to videotape and photo everything? Are they helping, or are they part of the problem?
Right. No, that's a good question.
It is a great question. That's why I'm going to leave it with them. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you wanted to give one shout out.
I want to give
somebody very special.
Somebody very special. A big supporter of the show, and one of our very first guests.
First guest, that's right.
He was our first guest, Mr. Doug Brown, who recently purchased Copeland Communications.
Yay!
So, yay, Doug Brown. Oh yeah, he loves this. He loves this book. Yeah, rice bowls.
Rice bowls.
You have to go back to the original video to know what that means. She was crying in tears of laughter. But thanks again for watching another episode. I'm Russel Lolacher.
I'm Yukari, Peerless.
And that is another episode of Getting Engaged.
Online, in life, and at work.
It is such a rhythm going now, back and forth. See ya.
Awesome.
Bye.